Oh boy, Trump is really hating on Canada these days. He's been on a bit of a truth social bender. I'll get to his latest threat in just a second, and you're gonna want to stick around for this one, because it's hilarious. And I have an even more hilarious idea for how Canada should respond. Honestly, I'm really excited to share this one with you. For the past year, Canada, and more specifically Mark Carney, has been owning Donald Trump. Every time Donald threatens Canada, Carney ignores him, laughs him off, or goes and makes a new trade deal with China. Carney made Trump look like a fool at the World Economic Forum in Davos with his Rupture in the World Order speech. Trump then completely caved on Greenland and slunk home with his tail between his legs. The first thing he did after fleeing Davos was to uninvite Canada from his ridiculous Board of Peace Club. Dear Prime Minister Carney, please let this letter serve to represent that the Board of Peace is withdrawing its invitation to you regarding Canada's joining what will be the most prestigious Board of Leaders ever assembled at any time. Thank you for your attention to this matter! Exclamation point, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. I guess he was worried Carney might not remember who he is. Anyway, Carney's reply was something along the lines of, since then, he's threatened 50% tariffs on all Canadian aircraft, threatened to hit Canada with 100% tariffs if we do a deal with China, posted and reposted pictures of the US flag covering the entire North American map, and so on. Now, Trump wants half a bridge that Canada built and paid for. Yep, he wants us to give him half a bridge. As everyone knows, the country of Canada has treated the United States very unfairly for decades. Now, things are turning around for the USA and fast. But imagine, Canada is building a massive bridge between Ontario and Michigan. They own both the Canada and the United States side, and of course, built it with no U.S. content. President Barack Hussein Obama stupidly gave them a waiver so they could get around the Buy American Act and not use any American products, including our steel. Now, the Canadian government expects me, as President of the United States, to permit them to just take advantage of America. We should make that the next baseball cap. Take advantage of America. What does the United States of America get? Absolutely nothing. Ontario won't even put U.S. spirits, beverages, and other alcoholic products on their shelves. And they are absolutely prohibited from doing so. And now, on top of everything else, Prime Minister Carney wants to make a deal with China, which will eat Canada alive. Oof. We'll just get the leftovers. I don't think so. The first thing China will do is terminate all ice hockey being played in Canada and permanently eliminate the Stanley Cup. Man, he's got his finger on the pulse of China. I'm pretty sure that's what China's been planning all along, to get rid of the Stanley Cup. The tariffs Canada charges us for our dairy products have, for many years, been unacceptable, putting our farmers at great financial risk. I will not allow this bridge to open until the United States is fully compensated for everything we have given them, and also, importantly, Canada treats the United States with the fairness and respect that we deserve. We will start negotiations immediately. With all that we have given them, we should own ... perhaps ... at least one half of this asset. The revenues generated because of the U.S. market will be astronomical. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Oh, Donald, every time I read one of your rants, I'm reminded of a scene from the movie Seven.
When a person is insane, as you clearly are, do you know that you're insane?
Okay, so, like I said, I have a fantastic idea for how Canada should respond to this insane man's rant, and I'll get to that in a second. It'll all be worth it when you hear it. But a little backstory on this bridge thing. Ding Dong is referring to a bridge built between Windsor, Ontario and Detroit, Michigan. The bridge is publicly owned by both Canada and the state of Michigan. Canada, funded the entire project, something like $6.4 billion. Canada is also responsible for operating and maintaining the bridge. And the idea is that Canada will use the toll revenues to recoup the cost for the next 36 years, after which Canada and Michigan will share ownership and revenues. And guess what? Trump supported the project during his first term, issuing a joint statement with former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, saying that they both look forward to the expeditious completion of the project. And Trump included the project on an infrastructure priority list that year. So, what's changed? I mean, he was all for it, and now he's not. Why the flip-flop? Other than Donald being really, really mad at Canada for pretty much everything right now. It just so happens that someone else owns a bridge nearby, the Maroon family. They own the Ambassador Bridge that also connects Canada and Michigan. And they don't particularly like the idea of losing their cash cow and all that toll money. Do you think maybe the Maroons had a little chat with Donald and that's why he's suddenly changing his tone? Kinda gotta wonder. All right, I kept you waiting long enough. My master plan for how Canada should handle this negotiation immediately. Are you ready? Give him the bridge. Yep. Give him the bridge, but under one condition. The bridge has to be named the Barack Hussein Obama Bridge. Trump gets the entire bridge and all the revenue so long as he agrees to forever name it the Barack Hussein Obama Bridge. And then let's see how much Donald really cares about U.S. wine and alcohol companies, American steel, the U.S. dairy industry, the Maroons, and the American people in general.